Christy was just saying, you know what? You can forget Chris Brown. You can forget Usher. These guys that being passed the torch, taking over for Michael Jackson. She said, "It's you, Neo. You
Wow.
are the next Michael Jackson." How do you feel about that?
I will say big shoes to fill. Shoes that I'm not necessarily trying to fill. I'm just trying to do my part to make sure that what Mike stood for, as far as musically and entertainment wise, doesn't die with him.
And tell them why, Christy. What your reasons why? Because you had interesting points.
Well, in the song you just did with Rick Ross, just listening to it, if you close your eyes, you're hearing Michael Jackson. And the way you connect with your songwriting, I think that people see Chris Brown and they say, like, oh, he's the next Michael because of his dancing. But I listen to you and you read your lyrics and it's like Neo is connecting the same way through his music, the way Michael Jackson connected with people as far as, oh, I went through this in my life, or I can relate to this, or this song helped me through XYZ, whatever. So I think that's why, you're the next one on tap to fill Michael Jackson's shoes.
Well, I appreciate that. Again, that's the biggest compliment a person can pay me, in that, Mike is the reason that I do what I do. But I personally feel like Mike wasn't even a man. Mike was an energy. And, if anybody knows anything about energy, is that you can't destroy energy. You can simply pass it from one place to the next, to the next, to the next. So I feel like, when Mike left this plane of existence, the energy just spread, as far as the dancing and all that. I could never dance like Michael Jackson. Chris Brown, however, can. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that went to Chris. Maybe the melodic element of it went to me, and some other parts of it went to other people. Maybe I feel like that's what happened. But I can say that entertainment is better because he was here. The world is better because he was here, and he's sorely missed. So again, if it's up to me to keep that element of Mike alive, so be it. It's a job that I will happily and gleefully do.
Inside the MGD Lounge, talking to Neo. Got the new album Libra Scale coming out in September.
September 21st.
So that's the week after the Kanye.
Oh yes.
All right then. Cool.
I'm not gonna fight that fight. Are you kidding? No. Go ahead, yay, have that.
So I want to ask you, like, who calls you Schaefer? Like, I want to know about the folks close to Neo. Like, they're not on Neo. Schaefer? It's like, who's calling you your name, your government name?
There's really only a handful of people that call me by that name. Like, friends from high school still call me that. My family doesn't even call me Schaefer because Schaefer was my father's nickname and they don't so much like him. So honestly, like, my mom and my sister, they all call me Shamir, which is my middle name. But it's really literally like maybe 5 people on the planet that call me Schaefer. Everybody else is either Neo or Shamir or Skeet, which is what all the people that work with me call me. It's a nickname that I picked up around the time of the first album. Not proud of it, but
you're gonna have to explain that one, because what I know is Skeet is
self-explanatory. I think.
Are we talking about the same Skeet?
We were talking about the same. Okay, I'll put it to you like this. I've never had just a major issue picking up girls, at least not in my adult years anyway. But fame is a drug, and when it's one thing to be kind of cute, and it's like, okay, you walk into a room and you know that at least 2 of the 10 girls in the room might roll with you. It's another thing to walk into a room and know that 20 of the 20 girls in the room are going to roll with you.
Is it really like that?
Whether you want them to or not, they're coming. You know what I mean? So it's just like that dude who ain't never had nothing and then he becomes a millionaire. He's gonna go get the biggest and gaudiest chain and and a diamond encrusted car, and he's just gonna wild out. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what happened with my first album. I was doing a whole lot of wilding out. Yeah.
So now you were talking about the change in income. Okay. Yeah. So we were discussing a story that said, people who make $75,000 are happy. Mm-hmm. And then anyone who makes over that, the happiness starts to deteriorate.
There's a lot of drama and problems and stuff, and
I can definitely account for that. Yeah. More money, more problems is one of the truest statements ever made. There's people walking around feeling like, if I could just be rich, all my troubles will be over. No. Because after you get that money, it's a matter of keeping that money, and then it's a matter of making sure that money stays yours. You know what I mean? It's like, with that much money, you need people to help you manage that money, and trustworthy people are few and far between. So yeah, it definitely becomes a little bit of an issue, which is why I thank God for my team every single day, because I know 100% that the people that work with me and for me are people that I can trust with my life if necessary. So
now, Christy Neo. Christy was saying, in order for you to have the skill to write the way you are, you have to be in touch with your feminine side, or there has to be some strong female influence in your life. There somehow has to be some presence there because you really do connect.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I grew up in a house full of women. My mother, my sister, my grandmother, and 5 of my aunts, and me. Till I was like 16. Yeah. So yeah, definitely a female influence there. You know, most men are raised to, you know, kind of run from their emotions. You know, not so much show your emotions. In my house, it was like if it hurts, cry, and if it feels good, laugh, and don't be afraid to do either one. And that's who I am, and that's how I've lived my life up to this point, and that's probably why them gay rumors be following me around. You know, feel what you want to feel. If you really feel like I'm gay, leave your girl with me. She'll let you know. She'll tell you.
Talking to Neo, new CD Libra Scale in stores September the 21st. So now you said growing up, you know, you wrote your feelings out and things like that. But who do you call if you have like a bad day? Who is Neo's BFF? Like,
Mom.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyone else besides mom? Because you can't share everything with your mom.
Yes, I can. No, I can't.
So, like, if a girl was like not cool in bed or something, you would share that with your mother.
Wow.
That is
Word.
That me and my mom have. Absolutely. My mom, she raised us like this. She was like, I need y'all to know that y'all can come to me with any and everything. I don't care what it is. Okay, you need to know that there's one person on the face of the planet that, regardless to what it is, you can come to and talk to, and that person needs to be me. So the first time you decide you want to smoke weed, come to me. The first time you decide you want to have a drink, come to me. The first time you have a bad sexual experience, come to me. And I'm like, all right, cool. So me and my mom have that kind of conversation, that kind of relationship. I can talk to her about literally anything. It's a beautiful thing.
So when you're out on the road, Neo, you're being offered everything, I'm sure, from cocaine to girls and parties.
Oh, yeah.
Have you decided, I'm just going to stay away from that? Have you started to go down that road, realize too crazy, come back?
Well, I ain't never been the controlled substance guy, you know, so as many times as I've been offered coke and stuff like that, I mean, I don't so much understand how a person would try coke or crack or anything like that, because it's like you see what the end result is. It's not like you're going to be the one guy to try crack and be all right. You know what I mean? Like,
That's what you think, though? You're like, just this one time, I'm going to shoot up, it'll be cool.
That's like saying, okay, if I put this gun in my head and pull the trigger, I might not die. The bullet might pass through and I'll be all right. No, damn it. You shoot yourself in the face, you're probably going to die. Okay? That's just the reality of it. So now I'm cool on all of that. You know, I'll drink a little bit. I don't smoke. You know, I feel like my throat is my money. So why would I kill my money? That don't make no sense. I will honestly say that the only vice that I've had that I'm growing out of is the girls. You know, it's a little bit difficult to turn down 5 women.
Yeah.
Wow.
At once?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ready to go. It's hard. It's hard to turn that down. Come on, man.
So then who's the baby's mama?
The baby's mama is my dear friend. She's
Just a
one
friend?
of the greatest people on the face of the planet. Besides all that girlfriend, boyfriend, mumbo jumbo that really don't mean nothing, she's good people.
Okay.
To where if we never become girlfriend and boyfriend, there will be no baby mama drama. She's not taking me to court behind nothing stupid, because she's a good person.
But does she secretly really want to be with you?
I mean, she understands who I am right now. She understands that right now I definitely have love for her, but there's still a lot of lust inside of me. I can be all the way real about that.
And as long as you can be real, I think that's really important. If
That's
you
her
can keep
main
it real and say that out front, up front, you give the female a choice.
Yeah, that's her main thing. She was like, "Listen, I just don't need you to lie to me. I need no one to be able to come to me and tell me anything about you that you ain't already told me."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "All right, it's okay," you know, because I'm the guy. Like, I've grown into a person that I wear the honest hat all day long. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you told me you want the truth, I'm assuming that you really want the truth. So yes, that dress makes you look fat. Yes, I did.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Don't ask a question you don't know. You don't want to know the answer.
You don't want the answer. Do not.
That doesn't
ask the
work in my
question.
house.
I'm telling you, that's how I do it. You know, and it's you have to deal with the consequences of. But that's how I do it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's Christy and JV checking in from the Wild 94.9 MGD Music Lounge with Neo.
Yeah.